Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. How are you all doing? My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as that mom of 5 and also known as TMO5 Kanoko. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So I saw an article from Telegraph yesterday saying that a certain Nigerian celebrity claimed asylum and they are not able to return back to Nigeria because of their celebrity status. When I saw that article and I kind of like glanced through it, I was like, could this be Bobrisky? Because I am not understanding. Guys, let me read the story to you. I know, well, people claim asylum for a variety of reasons. And see, even if you leave Nigeria today now, and you come to the UK with what is happening presently in Nigeria, and you come to the UK to seek asylum, I swear to God, they will allow you stay until they carry out their investigation, because the current state of Nigeria right now is more than enough for people to go and be seeking asylum. But yes, I've discussed it several times, the grounds at which you can claim asylum. So your grounds for asylum should be based on political, ethnic, religious persecution. I'm not saying too much. Religious persecution, for your because of your gender role, like if your sexual orientation and stuff like that. If you are being, if you're being jailed or being castigated for being a certain gender. I've already discussed that several times on my channel here, and I'll leave a link here on the screen for you to go read, where you can understand pretty much what ground at which you can claim asylum. And asylum is not only particularly open to a certain country. No, everybody from all over the world can claim asylum. And yes, you have to, your reason for claiming asylum has to be under a certain requirement. And like I said, it could be political, it could be various reasons, but it has to go based on what, especially for the UK, reasons why you can claim asylum. So let me read this article to you. I will screenshot it and put it here. It's about 5 minutes read, but I will try and read it because I'm actually in a hurry. So according to the title here, it says asylum seeker cannot return to Nigeria as she's too famous to return. Model and actress lodged human rights claim after suggesting return to home country would put her at risk. Well, Bobrisky is really not a model. So okay, so this article was released on the 25th of November. It says a Nigerian asylum seeker claimed that her celebrity status would put her at risk if returned to her home country. The unnamed woman lodged a human rights claim to remain in the UK after saying her political activism combined with her high profile as a well-known model and actress will put her at risk. Guys, who is a model and also into political activism in Nigeria? Because I don't think it's about Bobrisky, because I'm confused. And guys, if you know, let me know in the comment section, because I really can't figure out, because they said this person is a model and then they do political activism. Who is the person? I'm not trying to figure out, okay? Anyway, she was initially denied asylum by the Home Office after lying about her salary on her visa application, but an immigration judge said her case needed to be reheard as the facts of her situation had not fully been considered. They will give her the chance to do so. Her case comes after Shabana Mahmood, the Home Secretary, announced major reforms to the asylum system. Yes, a major reform has been announced. I've just not had the time to sit down to make that video, but I'll get there at some point. Making refugee status temporary and giving ministers powers to return migrants to their home country once it was deemed safe. That is always the purpose of asylum anyway. The country you claim you can't go back to, if your country is safe, they'll give you temporary accommodation. They'll give you temporary residency in the UK. Once the country you came from is safe, they'll try to get you back, but in most cases they don't. So Ms. Mahmood is also overhauling immigration policies, immigration appeals, by replacing judges with adjudicators, as well as limiting illegal migrants and foreign offenders' ability to exploit human rights laws to fight deportation. The Nigerian woman, only known as OO, sought asylum in November 2021, which was refused by the Home Office in November of 2023. She claimed that because she coordinated and attended a demonstration open to shut down the Nigerian government special anti-robbery squad, a federal police unit accused of widespread rights abuses, she will be at risk upon returning home. I'm still trying to figure out who this person could be, but anyway, in quote, the consequent risk to her safety is enhanced by the fact that she is a well-known model and actress in Nigeria and the daughter of a local politician, the court heard. Okay, that's another one. A model, a political activism, and a daughter of a local politician. She also claimed that she had a celebrity status in Nigeria, although her accounts of this were vague and limited according to court documents. After being rejected by the Home Office because of the false information in her visa application, she appealed to the upper tribunal where Judge David Kelly said her case should be reheard. He accepted that our Nigerian actress and model, had failed to be classed as a vulnerable witness and that the previous judge may have failed to believe her testimony, but said these were not sufficient enough factors to overturn the decision. Questions were raised about the way the evidence had been analyzed as a whole, which was judged to be an error in law. The claim was sent back to the first-tier tribunal to be reheard in front of a different judge. Judge Kelly, sitting at the upper tribunal, said, in quote, it seems to me to be axiomatic that a fact finder must not reach his or her conclusion before surveying all the evidence relevant thereto. It may have been, for example, that having considered the detail of the external evidence concerning the EndSARS protest, the judge would have concluded that material aspects of that evidence were inconsistent with the model's account of them, thereby undermining the overall credibility of her claim. In quote, on the other hand, the judge may have concluded that the details contained within the external evidence supported the plausibility of her account of events, thereby enhancing its overall credibility. So they are pretty much telling us why the first judge refused her first claim of asylum based on the fact that she lied on her visa application. And also, there's not enough evidence to showcase that she's a celebrity or, because our social media handle, according to what they said. In quote, they continue, given that the judge did not conduct this exercise, it is impossible now to say that the error of law I have identified was immaterial to the outcome of the appeal. I have accordingly concluded that the judge's findings must be set aside in their entirety and the matter remitted for a complete rehearing. So now this lady, according to that story you've heard there, she first of all made a first claim of asylum where she lied about her salary on her visa application, and then she now came in, claimed asylum, and she said that she's not safe to go back because one, she's a celebrity, and because of celebrity status and because of her impact in political activism, it is not safe for her to go back to Nigeria. So she already made the first application for asylum, but the judge refused it because there was not enough evidence, obviously because she lied on her visa application when she was coming into the country, and there's not enough evidence to certify that she's really obviously the child of a local politician and obviously being a model and stuff like that. And yes, they made references to EndSARS, so I believe that this is her jackpotting after EndSARS. Guys, I'm not faulting her for claiming asylum, but the current rate of crime, banditry, kidnappings is now leading people to leave Nigeria. In my other live stream that I made a live stream where I mentioned where Very Dark Man said a certain family reached out to him saying that they have money, they have making businesses, but they are willing to sell their business because they want to leave Nigeria. Now, this person's Nigerian that's claiming asylum now, do you think that she should be allowed to stay, or they should send her back to Nigeria? That Nigeria is not that bad now. Do you think it is safe to say so? And also, I saw a video of Adam Oshiomhole in the National House of Assembly saying that President Tinubu is trying. Guys, watch the video.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing his best. That we have not yet there doesn't mean that he has done anything knowingly, whether by negligence or lack of interest. Under your leadership, Mr. President, you have encouraged us to approve not once, not twice, special supplementary budget to support.
You heard him that President Tinubu is trying amidst all of these things that is going on. Like, when I saw him talk, I was pissed. I was like, President Tinubu is trying. How? Anyway, that is another story for another day. Guys, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are based on this asylum claim by our Nigerian celebrity, political activist, and the daughter of a local politician. I'm going to follow this case actually because I want to be sure if she was actually granted asylum or not, and I believe her case is still ongoing. So as it is, they've referred her case to the next tribunal. So this time around, it's a different judge that's going to listen to her asylum claim, and obviously together with all of the evidences she has provided from the beginning, they'll put all of that together to figure out if Nigeria is truly safe for her to go back to, or if she can return to Nigeria. With that being said, guys, leave all of your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. And before you go, have you checked my website where I sell scented candles, home diffusers, wax melt, room sprays, all of the jars, and I sell Christmas bonnet art as well. I'm going to leave my website here and have a quick look at my website. So guys, I hope you are able to find a few things that you can buy and give people this festive season that is coming around the corner. And for those of you who have placed your orders, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, if you've watched this video till now and you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn your post notification on, and I shall see you in another video. And share, and I'll see you at some point. Let me rush to work and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearrange